Everywhere don dey calm for inside day area for Abuja after the gbege wey bin happen inside yesterday. Federal government don donate 34 motor carry give Nigerian police. And federal government don still suspend the Accountant General of the Federation wey be Ahmed Idris. Pilots and airline operators they don tell them say make dem dey very careful sake of the bad weather condition this season. Good afternoon and welcome on top Wazobia Max Television. Time don't reach to take Yanos different story as it take happen. My name na Adate Obunkwe. For inside the first story where we carry come, FCT Police Command don yarn say everywhere now don dey calm for that day area inside Federal Capital Territory after the gbege where be say been happen yesterday. The talk person of the command wey be Josephine Ade been come out on the yarn say they never still know wetin really caused the fight on Wednesday for that area. Before now, reports don been dey wey be yarn say the gbege been start between traders plus including Okada men after I be say one truck been kill one woman. The woman now been there on top bike. She can't fall from the bike before the truck can later kill her. This now where be say it can happen, I can cause quarrel between the market people and the Okada men. Where be say the Okada men constantly attack the traders, can they burn some of their shops for inside that day building material market. The reports been here say the traders been still burn some Okada for this gbege wey happen. But because of this one now where be say happen for that area, most shop owners constantly lock their shop to take avoid men for no attack them. Nobody died for inside this gbege where be say happen. As at the time where be say then carry this story, can't give us. And for inside Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, that na the governor, he don't ban Okada operations for inside 6 local government councils for inside the state. This one they happen after I be say Okada men been born one sound engineer where they call David Imo to death because of 100 naira for inside Lekki area for the state. Oga Sanwo-Olu been come at Konde and say police and other security join body them. Say they already day ground to make sure say people follow this order where be say a day ground, where be say this ban they start from 1st of June 2022. The 6 local councils where be say this one affects na Ikeja, Surulere, Etiosa, Lagos Mainland, Lagos Island, and Apapa. Oga Sanwo-Olu been come at Konde and say Imo death na very bad something and say why be say then ban Okada operations for inside the state. Now because of say they no want make this kind of thing happen again. For inside another story on Wednesday, federal government don donate 34 motor carry give Nigerian police force through the Ministry of Police Affairs. When it be said that they present this motor carry give Inspector General of Police for inside Force Headquarters for Abuja, the Minister of Police Affairs will be Megari Dingyadi been come out on the and say this one where we say then do it go help to take improve the work where we say police suppose they do. He be say and say federal government now will continue to provide better support. And on top of this one where they ground, the Inspector General of Police Usman Baba Alkali, he been come out on the praise federal government for the donation and he promised everything where be say that they donate carry come, then go use them well. On top another story, the Minister of Information, that's now Ogalai Mohammed, he don't yan say President Muhammadu Buhari now gets the final decision on whether members of a federal cabinet go still day for inside office. Oga Mohammed been yan this one when they respond to questions on why be say some ministers now been come out from presidency for 2023 after I be said them be attend the final Federal Executive Council meeting last Friday with the president. The Information Minister been come out constantly tell State House to read people on Wednesday say not only the president now go fit bring back the ministers.
Those who are going to distribute these grains have been contacted and they have been told which depots and which silos are nearest to them, and they've been allocated. Expressed our displeasure that Facebook was becoming a platform of choice for very fruitful meeting with Facebook yesterday.
And still on top of the story where we say we carry come, the Labour Minister will be Chris Ngige, plus including Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, even the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timi Priye Silva, and the Minister of Women Affairs will be Pauline Talent. Now then, been come out from presidency inside 2023. And this one don't make many people start to discuss the matter when they ask whether waiting they do, they legal. Ogalai Mohammed bin still come out Konde and say federal government now don't still give order to Facebook to regulate some kind messages where be say people they post where go fit spoil things for inside the country. And also for there, the Minister of State for Budget and National Planning will be Clement Agba. He will still talk about the 3 projects where BC Federal Executive Council been approved. He will explain say this project now for them to take improve the style where they use to take recover debt. And he will say government now don't recover about 5 billion naira so far. The Minister of Works and Housing now been still get approval for 2 letters them, and this one now to take help to get money to reconstruct Al-Kaleri Futuk Road for inside Bauchi State. The Minister of Works and Housing, that's now Babatunde Fashola, now been told say about 2.83 billion naira. Now they don't source from North-East Development Commission for this project where BC day ground. Federal Executive Council been still approved contracts for the Power Ministry, even plus including aviation and agri sector. We move enter for inside another story. The Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning will be Zainab Ahmed. She don't suspend the Accountant General of the Federation, will be Ahmed Idris, because of a 80 billion naira allegation colobi of money wey dey on top in head. EFCC been arrest Oga Idris for inside Kano on Monday. The special advisor to the minister on top media will be Tanko Abdullahi and been confirmed this story, say they arrest the AGF to take investigate the matter. According by the top person of EFCC, will be Wilson Ujare, they be arrested because of the allegation of saying take money through fake consultancy contracts, plus including other legal activities then will be saying they use in friends and in family members to take do. The commission been stay and say Oga Idris been use real estate investments for inside Kano and Abuja to take Kolobi this money. Then be arrest him when he be say no respond to EFCC when they been invite him to come answer questions on top the matter where be say he did ground. And we move enter for inside another story. Justice Binta Nyako of Federal High Court we sit down for inside Abuja, he no been grant bail carry give the leader of indigenous people of Biafra we be Nnamdi Kanu. Inside this matter on Wednesday, the trial judge been come out on the Thursday since where be say Kanu been done jump bail before for 2017. After I be say them been grant and bail, say the court now must even first know wetin make and jump the bail before he go come they reapply for another one. Justice Nyako come cancel the bail application with them carry come. Inside Wednesday, federal government now been carry the IPOB leader go court on top 6 counts charge where be say them be amend. And for inside 8th of April, Justice Nyako been done cancel 8 out of 15 counts where be say federal government been carry come against Kanu. And on top another court matter, Federal High Court, we sit down for inside Osogbo, don't confirm say Senator Ademola Adeleke now be the true candidate of People's Democratic Party for inside the July 16th governorship election where be say them do for inside Osun State. Justice Nathaniel Emmanuel now been come out on the and this one on Wednesday, and he been come out on and this one when they give judgment on top the matter where be say the candidate of one part of PDP, that's now Prince Dotun Babayemi, been carry come court. Babayemi been tell the court say may them recognize him as the true candidate of the party after the same primaries where BC then do on the 9th of March. But on top of this matter, Justice Emmanuel been recognized PDP primary governorship election where BC now been produced Adeleke as the candidate. For inside another story on Wednesday, National Population Commission will be NPC, then launch Census Situation Room. As it be said, they won't start digital census for 2023. The chairman of the commission will be Alhaji Nasir Kwara. Now may come out and declare the 2023 Population and Housing Census Situation Room open for Abuja. He been told say this room now will be communication hall where be say they go to yarn everything will concern the 2023 census. Oga Kwara been come out and say the commission really dey ready to conduct digital census, and he been told say the situation room go see help them to get the correct population and housing census. For inside another story, President Muhammadu Buhari don't come out now. They sympathize with the family members of the people who say they get injury, plus including the ones who say they die. For inside the gas explosion wey happened on Tuesday for Sabongeri inside Kano. 9 people now they confirm say they die for this one where BC it happened. Inside talk paper on Wednesday evening from his senior special assistant on top media and publicity will be Garba Shehu. President Buhari don't give order to officials them to provide enough treatment for the people then where say they get injury for that explosion. NBC come out now on the praise agencies them for inside the states, plus including government, even a National Emergency Management Authority, NEMA, plus including military, police, and other agencies them of federal government because of the steps where say them been take when this one been happen. For inside another story, the Patriotism, Human Capital Development and Good Leadership Foundation, they don't come out now and they tell all Nigerians to come support them to bring better peace and progress for the country, where we say better development go benefit everybody. The President General of the foundation will be Ajufo Ogunabo. Now been come out this one on Wednesday for the official inauguration of the national executives them for inside Abuja. Him being explained say the things where be say the foundation won't do. Say they recently create them to provide better development to communities them, and they go do all this one by to bring better peace and to improve their livelihood. If it's ginger the ESCO members them say where we say they newly inaugurate, say make them show good example to help them to achieve the things where we say the organization need to achieve.
All of us here, we are carefully selected as a result of wide consultation across the nation. Hence, our shoulder lies the emancipation of our national unity. My pragmatic and patriotic brothers and sisters, let us get the car moving. Let us have all our hands on deck to make a U-turn in this nation. Something needs to be done, and someone has to do it. And I think we have the right set of people to achieve the change, a proper change, not like we had before now, but a determined change that will show a difference and liberate our people from political, social, and economic deprivation.
And still on top the story, the chairman of the board of trustees, Dr. Minasara Umar, even come out on the answer them been create the foundation at the right time. As it be say Nigeria need people who go bring quality discussion to take help to put eye on top the different wahala where they worry the country and to improve the standard of living of the country people.
Is to provide effective and functional leadership that will resolve all unsatisfactory policies and programs that are hindering the socio-economic and political development of Nigeria. It is in consideration of the above premise that I invited all of you, singularly and plurally, to partake in navigating the politics of Nigeria to the path of sanity, moral rebirth, patriotism, discipline, nationalism, and unquenchable zest of repositioning the politics as a service rather than a game of investment. I am confident that all of you, my fellow compatriots, do subscribe to this my modest political principle, of course, in the dogged resilience and unwavering commitment demonstrated by some of you here. I have absolute belief that we have all it takes in our rainbow coalition to raise Nigeria to the pedestal of inviolable redemption in discharge of democratic role for the nation. Let me enjoin all of you to consider yourselves as servants of God by transforming yourself into servants of the people.
And we move enter for inside another story. The Executive Director, Center for Leadership, Strategy and Development will be Dr. Otive Ibuzo. He don't come out now to talk about the need for more civil society organizations then to the yarn more with National Assembly for them to create better society for everybody. He been talk this one on Monday for the one-day meeting on top legislative reformers project inside Abuja. And he been here say the development partners them say made them the support capacity building of CSOs where be say they want the yarn with National Assembly. Dr. Ibuzo now will be the Chief of Staff to the Deputy Senate President of Omo Agege. He been told say this project now don't identify those huge gaps them for inside civil society work for National Assembly. And he been come out on the talk say get plenty bills then where be say CSOs no even yarn anything at all with the lawmakers.
Stage in his life, and we need radical reforms in every aspect of governance. In the politics, we need reform in terms of way politics is done, reform to de-emphasize the influence of money in politics, reform for political culture that will make people not to see politics as do and die, and to reform the political culture to remove violence from our politics at all levels, because at times there is, unusual focus on the presidency. But I'm saying at all levels, there is the need to have the kind of enlightened leadership that will be able to work with an active citizens and develop the kind of policies that can change Nigeria for better.
And still on top the Tory, when the Nigerian carry give Tory people for inside the event, the country director for Plan International Nigeria, which they call Charles Osie, he been still come out on the yarn say make them really put eye for inside grassroots, and he still wants me they involve them for, as they make law even for local level.
We focus a lot on the federal government. Things are getting slightly better at the federal government, and then we leave the state government. And whereas that could be okay, apparently okay, in the first 15 years of our democracy. But now when governors who have sat as emperors in their states are becoming legislators at the national level, they are carrying the same attitude into the legislature, So you find that the gains that were made are getting eroded, which is why we also need to focus on the subnational level, focus on the state governors, focus on the state assemblies, who are the people who emerge, and so on and so on. And citizens should become interested actually in politics. That's the underlying business. We can't leave politics to the people we call politicians.
Now with this story now, we will take a small break. We come back with business and sports. For inside the business story where we carry come, pilots and airline operators they don't advise them to beg me they be very careful because of bad weather conditions for inside this current raining season. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority now been come out they give this warning inside of paper from the Directorate of Aerodrome and Airspace Standards. The Director General Captain Musa Nuhu now been signed the talk paper. Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority been come out they thought then they give this warning because of the weather report from Nigeria Meteorological Agency will be 9 met. Oganuhu Binyan say rainy season they also come with heavy breeze and many other dangerous things than where we say they come with the weather. And then we still come out they yarn about the need for all the stakeholders them to do the work where we say them supposed to make sure of a safety of flight operations. Now business story I just here and give you at the comeback with sports. For inside sports story, the Ministry of Youth and Sports Development don't come out on the yarn say them go soon organize the first edition of the Nigeria Under-18 Basketball Championships. The Director for Press and Public Relations of the Ministry, will be Mohammed Manga, now being announced this one on Wednesday inside Abuja. Oga Manga been told this competition they target youth them for grassroots and said this one had to take help to create better opportunity for more people now to come follow for sports. MBC and say the event now will start between May 27 to 30th, 2022 and say them go choose from different zones for inside the 36 states where they will country, plus including FCT. Then the winners them, plus including the first runner-up, say them go come Abuja for the finals. Them don't come out now, tell to the state government, say as it be so make them still make sure say students for inside their states go follow for the game so that it go build better talent, where be say go long way to take stop all the plenty things where be say they cause big for youth people for inside their states. Now, with sports story now go take close mouth on top as it take happen. But before I go, make I still yarn you all the story then we be lining up for front. We been tell you say everywhere don't day come for day area inside Abuja after the big we been happen yesterday. And federal government don't donate 34 motor carry give Nigerian police. Federal government now does suspend the Accountant General of the Federation, will be Ahmed Idris. And the pilots now, plus including airline operators, they don't advise them, say make them be very careful because of bad weather conditions inside this season. Now, all the tori where we carry come on top Wazobia Max Television, we go still dey bring you more tori for inside the afternoon hour. My name na Adate Obunkwe. Good afternoon.